Welcome to my workshop. My name is Tomasz and you're watching Casual DIY channel. In today's video we're going to be checking out this 10-watt laser from Longer, Ray 5. It looks quite fancy, it's got a touchscreen as well, and it seems to be quite powerful on the paper, but we'll take it through the paces to see how good it actually is. First of all, I'm going to put this bad boy together. Okay then, let's talk about some features about this laser engraver. As I said, it's 10 watts, so it's quite a powerful laser here with a spot of 0.06 by 0.06 millimeters. The really nice and cool features of the 3.5 inch built-in touchscreen for offline work, so you don't really need to have your laptop hooked up to this laser. The working space is 400 millimeters by 400 millimeters. Wi-Fi capability, so you can connect it via an app as well. Unfortunately, it will only serve 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi data transfer. Unfortunately, in my house I only got 5 gigahertz, so I can't actually test this feature out. So that's one of the things you need to watch out for. Check your router in your house if it can do 2.4 gigahertz if you want to use this feature. The machine also comes with move protection, so if you knock the machine slightly, it will actually stop engraving or cutting. It also has got a flame protection and alarm, so if worse comes to worse, a fire starts, anything like that, it will make sure to switch itself off and it will give you an alarm buzz to make you aware of the problem. It also comes with motionless protection, so if the machine freezes for over 15 seconds, it will automatically turn itself off. The maximum working speed of this machine is 10,000 millimeters per minute. As you have seen, putting together the laser, it's no hassle at all. It probably took me about 45 minutes, and that's with recording the clips of the process itself, so it's not hard at all. There's no nasty surprises, everything fits together nicely, and that's about it really. So it's time that we actually do spend some time with the laser and see what capabilities it has. I have prepared several tests for today, but before we jump into those, I just want to say a massive thank you for today's video sponsor, which is Longer themselves. Thank you for providing the machine for review and testing, and also for supporting the channel. All the links to today's sponsor will be down below in the description of this video. So the first test will be the engraving test, and after that we'll have a look at the cutting test. Before we actually start our work, we need to set the focal point for our material. Now that's 4mm plywood, and we do have this aluminium bar that's provided to do this, and at the back of the machine we just need to place it like so, lower the laser head until it touches that round bar, just like so, secure the laser head, and now we are good to go. Right, and as you can see at the start of this test, you can see how crazy powerful this laser is. I think we're not going to be able to do 1000 speed and 100% power here, and I thought we wouldn't be able to do that. At least we've checked the fire alarm, so basically it will stop the laser itself. As you can see, it creates a beep as well to let you know that something is wrong. So the safety features are definitely working here. Right then guys, check this out. I definitely underestimated the power of this laser. Have a look at this. It's crazy powerful, that 10 watts. And look at the speeds, that 10,000 millimeters per minute, okay? At 100% power, it's ever so deep. Right, now it's time to do the cutting test. I've got a feeling this machine will be really good at it. So let's check the results. Okay, I'm actually quite impressed with it. You can see at 100% power it managed to cut through 4mm plywood at 300 millimeters per minute. Okay, and all the cuts are in one single pass. So we didn't manage to cut it at 90% power, but it went with no issues at 100%, 300 millimeters per minute. Right then, let's give this laser some real testing. First of all, 10mm plywood. Let's see in how many passes it will be able to get through. The setup here is 150 millimeters per minute, 100% power. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. In total, if you counted, it was 20 passes. And as you can see here, it didn't manage to get through. However, I think we're about 1mm away from the breaking point. Yeah, not far away at all. There you go. Please remember, this is really dense plywood. So now, I'm actually gonna go with something a lot thicker. 14mm pine board. Let's have a look how it will be able to cope with this. Okay, that's 3 passes. Let's give it one more go. One more. And as I thought, it was a lot easier for the laser to break this apart. Not that much charring on it either. That's 14mm pine board. Now that is some going. Very good performance. Hardly any charring. Now it's time to check out how well this machine can actually engrave. I'm going to be engraving my photo, 6000mm per minute, 50% power. Let's go. That's only 50% power, 6000mm per minute. That is not bad going at all. And the detail? The detail is really good. This time 6000mm per minute, same as the other one. However, we'll do 80% power. You'll see what is the difference. Well, check this out. So that's at 80% power from the 50 we just did. Look at that detail. A lot darker. And I have to say, when you take your finger through it, you can definitely feel that's heavily engraved, okay? So you can play around with the options and see what is best for you. Now the other super cool feature of this laser is the screen itself and the ability to print off from a memory card. That means you do not need a laptop or a PC hook up to this laser. So let's whack this card in. Okay, so on the screen you've got all the potential settings. So for example, you can see the dot on the laser control. You can move the laser itself. You can set the 0-point home, unlock. You also can change how much it moves by and the speed of movement. Obviously engraving. Now the file supported is in the extension GC, which is I think quite awkward. However, not the biggest problem in the world. And in tools you can connect to your Wi-Fi if you've got 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Unfortunately I don't. Now engraving, I do have a file that was provided on the SD card, and now we can just set it up where we want it to. I'm just gonna use the controls to start engraving. So I'm gonna set this point as the 0 point. I'm gonna frame it and let's go. Simple as that. The touch screen works really well. You can obviously set up how quick it will go, what power it will use to make the engravement. As you can see, all the information on the screen as it is engraving, 26% finished, all the movement, so all the information is on the screen. Okay, so as you can see, it's a very helpful feature with the screen itself, and you actually don't have to connect your PC to it if you want to use it for something else. So yeah, very interesting feature there indeed. Now it's time to engrave a piece of leather. The settings are 6000mm per minute, 30% power. Let's have a look what results we'll get. Nice and dark, and that's at 6000mm per minute with 30% power. So you really need to think about how you set up this laser. as it is super powerful. Let's try to engrave this leather wallet with something cool for my son. Again, the settings are 6000 millimeters per minute, this time 20% power. Let's have a look. And check this out. I think that came out absolutely awesome. Fantastic job. I think my son will be quite happy with that. Now it's time for a piece of steel. And the laser has finished, and we can check out the results. And I think we can all agree the results are absolutely fantastic. I didn't have to put any film on top of the metal piece to engrave it. It just engraved in the metal itself. And look at that, the quality is absolutely fantastic, super sharp. And now let's tackle a small project, a book page holder for my son. Let's try it out. Okay, let's check it out, how it all came out. Look at that, that's going to be one great book page stopper. I think my son will absolutely love this. Okay, it's time for the final test, engraving in tiles. Let's have a look if the laser will cope with that. The setup here is 300 millimeters per minute, 100% power. The engraving is fantastic. It's quite deep actually when you put your finger to it. Absolutely amazing. Now I have to say I am very impressed with the capabilities of this laser. So if you're in a market of buying or upgrading your current laser to one that will give you the options to cut through more and thicker materials, I think this is a fantastic choice. To be fair, from my experience with lasers, I really had to scale down on engraving as it is just so powerful, and the settings I used to be using, they're just way too strong for this. Especially cutting the 14mm piece in just few passes with hardly any overburn. This is obviously pine, but I didn't manage to achieve results like that with my other lasers. It did struggle on the 10mm plywood, but this is high grade, first class plywood, so it's very dense. Now if you're thinking about a business of how you can utilize this laser engraving and cutting plywood up to probably about 8mm, you're not going to have any problems at all. And engraving steel as well, fantastic performance, the best I had so far with all my lasers. Plus you can personalize your tiles as well, so that gives you a quite an interesting option there as well. One a little bit annoying thing that I found about this laser is focusing at the laser head itself using the aluminium bar, where you actually have to do it from behind of the laser. You've got a special notch in the back, so that's a little bit awkward on some occasions. The cable management is not too bad. Obviously there is no drag chain, you just got that one wire here. Not a fan of that solution, to be fair. However, it's not a major issue, to be absolutely honest with you. So apart from the awkwardness of setting the focal point of this laser, I have not found any major flaws with this machine. It just works, you plug and play, no problems at all. The main surprise for me is how powerful the laser head is, and I had to change all my settings when it came to engraving materials, the speeds and power. So if you're looking for a machine that will engrave a lot of materials, plus it has got really solid capabilities for cutting materials out, then you may have your solution just right here. Now I'm going to drop links to this tool down below in the description of this video, so you can read a little bit more about it, about all the specs. Now I hope you enjoyed this little testing spree I've done for you. I tried to cover as many materials as I could and show you what this laser is capable of doing. If you've got any more questions, you know where the comment section is down below. But for today guys, that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.